PlayStation has just launched another product that uses the PlayStation Link technology that was launched last year. So the Pulse Elite wireless headset has just been released, and this now pairs very well alongside the Pulse Explore wireless earbuds that were released last year. So together, these two are supposed to allow you to get lossless audio as well as things like ultra low latency when gaming. If you've had some questions about PlayStation Link, or if you're considering picking up the Pulse Elite wireless headset or the Explore wireless earbuds, then this video might help out with that. Kicking things off with the Pulse Explore, which was released in December last year. These are wireless gaming earbuds that kicked off PlayStation's use of the Link technology. The charging case it comes with uses a rounded design all over, and the colors are in line with what you would expect from a PS5 accessory. It also appears to have been made from plastic, but the quality still feels pretty good. It's definitely on the chunkier side and isn't as minimal as, say, something like the AirPods Pro, for example. I still find that it's very small enough to where it's travel friendly. To reveal the earbuds, you hold onto the top cover and then push in from the left side to get it to slide open. First thing you'll notice is an indicator light at the bottom and then two earbuds sitting in individual charging bases. The design used for the earbuds once again imitate other accessories from the PS5 ecosystem with very similar curves and colors all over. On each one, there's a PS logo on one side and charging pins on the opposite side of that. Along the sides, there's two buttons, and at the base, you have the ear tips where sound comes from. There's also a single button located inside the case and a USB Type-C charging port on the outside. The Pulse Elite, on the other hand, was just launched recently and is supposed to be sort of a big brother to the Explorer, but that's only in design as it's the cheaper of the two. The Pulse Elites are over-the-ear wireless headphones that mark the second addition to the list of PlayStation audio devices that use the Link technology. It is the successor to the Pulse 3D headset, and in a lot of ways, you can see the resemblance between the two. A distinctive difference in design is in the head strap, which continues all the way from the top to where it's sticking out past the ear cups on the Elite. This design allowed them to seamlessly add a retractable mic into the left side of the extended portion, which I have to admit looks pretty clean. The right portion, on the other hand, has all the on-device controls, an audio jack, and a Type-C charging port. Like the Explorer, it's also mostly made from plastic and leans a bit more towards the heavier side. Thankfully, the adjustable headband strap has been designed to take pressure off the crown of your head. This is super important for something you'll probably have on for long sessions at a time. For reference and comparison, the Pulse 3D weighs about 292 grams and the AirPods Pro Max comes in at about 384 grams. I pretty much got through playing Spider-Man 2 using the Elite and was able to use them for long sessions without feeling any kind of discomfort. I've also got a fair bit of hair and had no issues getting the Elite to fit comfortably over my head. The ear cups are rounded and soft for an even comfier fit around the ears. Like the Explorer's charging case, the Elite also comes with its own charging mechanism, which is optional to use. It has been designed to be mounted onto a desk or a wall, which might not be suitable for everybody, so thankfully it also charges through a direct USB-C connection. To charge using the base, the headset has to be meshed with the mount using charging points located on both devices. Now, let's go over PlayStation Link and how that works. It's essentially Sony's proprietary wireless audio technology that promises ultra low latency and lossless high quality audio. Sound is one of the most important parts of gaming, so advancements in this area is always welcome. Ultra low latency means there's going to be virtually no delay between when sound is made and when you actually hear it. This can prove to be advantageous in competitive gaming, and in general, it's just much better because audio delay in gaming will always be a piss off. Lossless audio means you pretty much hear every sound from the game the way it was intended to be heard by the creators. This, together with ultra low latency, is what makes the Link technology top tier for gaming. It can either come built into a device or accessed using a USB Type-A Link dongle. Sadly, the PS5 doesn't have this feature built into it, so you'll have to use the provided dongle with it in order to use Link with the Elite or the Explorer. The PlayStation Portal, on the other hand, is the only device on the market at the moment with Link built right into it, so no need for the USB dongle. Both the Explorer and the Elite come with a Link USB dongle for low latency connection to any device that has a USB Type-A port. This also includes PC and Mac computers if you're wondering. You can also connect multiple Link-enabled audio devices to a single adapter and quickly switch between them as needed. With this feature, you can have both the Elite and the Explorer connected to a single USB dongle. This means that more adapters can be purchased separately to pair both the Explorer and the Elite to multiple devices without the need to unplug the dongles connected to each one whenever you need to switch. Using Link with the PS5 or a computer is as easy as connecting the adapter to a USB port on it and then pairing either the Explorer or the Elite with it. On the Explorer, the button for pairing is located right inside the charging case between the two charging bases as well as on each of the earbuds. On the Elite, the power button performs this function with a long press for about 8 seconds. It takes about 8 seconds to go into pairing mode using the button on the Explorer as well. With the portal, you can connect both devices to the built-in Link technology by simply putting them in pairing mode and then connecting using the Link button located on top. Once connected via Link, you can tweak settings for both devices from within the PS5 settings menu or by pressing the power button 3 times on both devices. This pulls out the settings for each device, which is identical with controls for volume, the ability to enable sound presets, and more. Also, with the Link USB dongle, there's no software or drivers required to set it up or use it with other devices. So it's a simple plug, pair, and play to get things going. After the first time pairing, the Elite and the Explorer will also both remember that connection, which is very convenient. Besides the Link technology, they're also both Bluetooth enabled. This means a wider range of devices can be used with them. It doesn't end there because the Bluetooth feature on both devices have a secret edge. You can simultaneously use it alongside the Link technology, which is pretty cool. This means that you can have your smartphone or another Bluetooth device connected to the Explorer or the Elite at the same time as your PS5 or your portal via Link. I tried this feature out and I gotta admit, I loved it at first try. I was able to listen to my personal music playlist as I played through Spider-Man 2, which was phenomenal. You can also take calls without having to pause or stop your game with this feature, which is amazing. As for the audio quality, I'll tell you guys right away that both devices produce some of the best audio I've ever heard from a headset or earbuds, especially when using that Link technology. It's very comparable to some other high-end headsets and earbuds that I've come across in my past. I could hear all kinds of details during gameplay, which I normally wouldn't hear with other devices, like an external speaker, for example. It really felt like at some points, I was a part of the game world, which made playing much more fun and a whole lot more immersive. I'm sure this is largely due to the planar magnetic drivers, which have been installed inside both devices. PlayStation recently acquired a high-end audio company and then implemented their tech into the Explorer and the Elite, which is why they sound so incredibly good. Both devices also feature spatial audio or 3D audio, which takes the whole listening experience to another level. It essentially pulls you into the action for the ultimate gameplay immersion as you hear sounds coming from different angles. It's truly one of my favorite things about using them. Another sound enhancing feature common to both is passive noise reduction. It's certainly much more effective on the Elite considering it goes over the ears as opposed to inside. The effectiveness of noise reduction on the Explorer is going to be different for everyone based on tightness and fit inside the ear. When worn in reverse, I noticed the audio didn't sound as nice, but when I had it the right way, I was able to get a better seal in my ears, which led to a much better audio experience. Keep in mind that the Explorer comes with 4 sizes of ear tips, including the one that's already on it, so it shouldn't be too difficult to make them fit. The Elite and Explorer both come with built-in mics for game chat audio or even just taking phone calls. It has a stealthy retractable boom mic which can be adjusted to find the best position for each person. The Explorer, on the other hand, has hidden mics built into the buds, which I'm sure works great too, but definitely not better than the Elite. This is due to the fact that the boom mic on the Elite is much closer to the mouth than the hidden mics on the Explorer. On the Elite, the mic can be muted quickly and easily using the button located directly on it. On the other hand, the mic on the Explorer cannot be muted using on-device controls. Instead, you'll have to mute from the controller or the sound settings menu. Battery life is extremely important on these kinds of tech, and the Elite does not disappoint there. PlayStation promises up to 30 hours on a full charge, which I haven't had a chance to confirm since they still haven't died on me once. They also promise 10 minutes of fast charge in order to get back up to 2 hours of playtime, and I think that's pretty solid. The Explorer can only last up to 5 hours on a full charge, but with the case, you can get up to 15 hours of use out of it. Honestly, it's not a lot, but that's still a good amount of use time to get out of them, and they also have fast charging, so getting them back up won't take much time. With all the good that comes with the Link technology and the new Pulse headsets and earbuds, there's also some things that could be better. First off, even though both devices come with passive noise reduction, it still would have been really nice to have active noise canceling as a feature for the price. Both are also missing ear detection to pause music whenever they're taken off and vice versa. I know they're not designed primarily for listening to music, so this isn't a priority, but it would have been nice to include it considering the dual connectivity feature they have. Now that we've checked out both devices and how they work with PlayStation Link, let's talk about who each one may be for. If you can afford to get both of them and want that, then by all means go for it. On the other hand, if you only want one of them and are struggling to decide on which one, then I would suggest going for the Elite if you prefer over-the-ear headphones or want the best audio you can get for your PS5. Now, if you value portability and a smaller form factor, then the Explorer should definitely be your choice. I found that the Pulse Elite is best paired with the PS5 for couch gaming, as I wouldn't suggest bringing something like that around for on-the-go usage. The Explorer, on the other hand, will pair better with the Portal for on-the-go use and also work great for PS5 couch gaming. Make sure to factor these use cases into your decision when choosing between the two. Whichever one you opt for, you definitely cannot go wrong if your main purpose for getting them is gaming, especially with PlayStation devices. Anyway, let me know down in the comment section which of these would be your preference if you only have to pick one. Also, if you have questions about either one or the PlayStation Link technology, you can leave them down in the comment section below. I'll have both products linked in the description box for anyone who's interested. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I hopefully will catch you in my next video. It's Tommy, and I'm out, y'all.